Zach here, Rush Truck Center, Denver. I'm going to do a quick walk around of this 2020 Peterbilt 567 dump truck. I'm going to do the chassis first, under the hood and everything like that with the truck, and then after that I'll do the specs of the body. So like I said, this is a 2020 Peterbilt 567. This thing is a 239-inch wheelbase. Has 14.6 front axles, 40K rear axles from our friends at Dana Spicer. Under the hood of this thing is a Packard MX-13 engine, 510 horsepower with 1850 torque. And then behind that is a 13-speed Eaton Ultra Shift transmission. Thing has nice 24/5 tires all the way around. Here's our hydraulic tank for the bed. It's got Peterbilt air track suspension underneath it. Really good product they make. Here's a look at the back side. Got a 110 gallon fuel tank on it. Got a small def tank there. Battery box here underneath the driver's side door. Does have the switch to turn off power. Comes in handy in the winter time when it's cold out and trucks have a hard time starting up. Take you inside here. Look at the steering wheel there. Has all the controls. Cruise control, volume and speakers and stuff like that. Here's the main instrument panel. Got all your gauges there. Fuel, def, coolant, oil pressure, and then both your air gauges there. Suspension gauges, axle gauges, oil temp there. Traction control. Has your lockers there, PTO, air suspension dump valve, stereo, climate control, trailer brake. Does have power windows, power locks, power mirrors, heated mirrors. There's all your load lights and everything like that down there, flashers. Does have a spot up here for a CB radio, triangle and tow hooks down there. Here's the main controls for the dump body. Up and down, tarp, high lift gate, all that kind of stuff. There's the inside of the truck. I'm going to take you guys next to the bed and kind of break down the bed for you. So as stated before, here's the dump body here. It's a 16-foot Hardox elliptical rock box with the high lift gate. I wanted to lift it up and kind of show you guys inside and out, and then I wanted to lift it off, raise it up a little bit to kind of show you guys underneath the body as well. So this thing's a Hardox AR450 steel. Has 3/16 inch sides with a 1/4 inch AR450 floor. So a lot of durability in this steel body here. It is rolled and assembled up at Colt Bodies and right here in Sterling, Colorado. So here's the hooks for the body here. This one comes down on top of it. There are 2 of them that secure the tailgate. Kind of see it there. Up on this tailgate here, I zoom in, might be able to see it. There's a seal up there that seals down with the bottom of the body here, and it just provides a good tight seal for any material not to get out, and just kind of gives you security that nothing's going to come out of this box, any material, stuff like that. So underneath here we have our pintle hitch, all of our airline hookups, electric hookup for your trailer there in the middle, tow hooks there on either side. And the nice thing is if I cut to the side here, you can kind of see it's tucked underneath the box there, so if you're dumping material, you're not going to hit any air lines, anything like that on the pintle hitch or anything surrounding it. So that's really nice. It does have aluminum arms on the tarp there, come across. Lighter, gives you a little bit more payload. And then I wanted to talk about the elevated kind of body here, so you can kind of see that there's like some rubber pads down there that the body actually sits down on. And if I can get it underneath here and show you that it's actually kind of, the body's elevated off the frame. So when you're dumping material in here, heavy rock, concrete, dirt, anything like that, it's not going directly onto the frame. So you're not going to damage that frame, bend it, or anything like that. It's all going to come down onto these rails right here on the actual body. So that kind of gives people peace of mind when they're dumping stuff in here. They can still drop it in there and not have to be as light with it or as generous when they're dumping stuff. So just wanted to kind of touch on that with this body. Kind of do a walk around too. These lifts here are hydraulic that operate the tailgate from a switch inside the cab. It's air over hydraulic switch, so a lot of space there on your tailgate there, so it's not going to get in the way when you're dumping material. A lot of coverage there, clearance when you're dumping this bed. Has LED lights there in the rear. And then, as I stated earlier on the chassis, there's the hydraulic tank there. Has the gauge there to see it, and then there is a turn off or a cut off switch there in case you have to do any repairs or flush the fluid, anything like that. So there are kind of some simple specs on the 16-foot hard elliptical rock box. If you guys have any other questions on it, I do have the spec on it. If you want to know any other details, I can provide that. But once again, there's a 2020 Peterbilt 567 dump truck with the rock spots on it. This thing is ready to go to work, and beautiful truck. If you guys have any other questions, comment below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and my phone number and email are listed below. If you guys have any other questions, I'm happy to help out. Thanks for watching.